Waking up in Anochora and taking a look outside the window, you will find yourself surrounded by endless forests. It's still early in the morning and the sun is just about hitting the mountain peaks around when we are preparing for the next stage. The trek is like a roller coaster ride and it will be a pain to move forward in the deep forests. But that's exactly what we're here for, and with the first sun rays we're entering the trek of day 3. Those who need a little wake-up after the first 30 kilometers should make a stop in the small village Elat and order a Greek coffee from Antonio. It's unlikely that you'll meet other people here because most of them moved out in the cities.
It's a nice place here. It's a nice village in the middle of the forested mountains, and I think it's a great place to stop. Probably I'll open a coffee here myself because probably once a week there is somebody coming through you, so you'll have a pretty relaxed life here. People are like this, and it's cool. It's a nice place.
Das ist der 3. Tag heute und es ist heute Morgen ging es etwas kühl los, aber inzwischen ist die Sonne voll rausgekommen. Wir sind die ganze Zeit durch Wälder gefahren, Pinien, Nadelwälder, so richtig boreale, um 900 Meter, verschiedene Arten, und die Wege, die wir gefahren sind, waren spitze. Schön ist natürlich, dass hier in Griechenland jede Straße, jeder Waldweg zu fahren ist. Und dass es nicht von einer Provinzregierung oder lokalen Regierung abhängt, sondern man kann landesweit diese Waldwege fahren. Für Offroader ist es natürlich ein Paradies hier.
Not far from our coffee break, teamwork is needed. Obviously, there aren't many vehicles passing by here, and so it can get really slippery. Everyone is helping out getting the bikes across the stone-packed creek safely, because if something breaks in this area, you will have a long walk to find the next road. There isn't much time to relax because the trek is really challenging in some sections, and that's why today's 130 kilometers can stretch out over some hours more or less, depending on the conditions. But the struggles of the first half will pay off with these views that are still to come today. We will climb to almost 1,700 meters with a breathtaking scenery comparable to the end of day 1.
awesome stone crossing here, the stone challenge of day 3.
This is Adventure Country Tracks. Adventure.
After a quick refueling, we're passing by our initial finish of today in Karpenisi. Because, to be honest, our mind is more about campfire and canned beers today. And for that, we're more than motivated to do some extra 30 kilometers.
You left me in the summertime. No cold, no goodbye. So I flew 1,000 miles just to see again your eyes. And I don't know why you're still on my mind. I don't know why you're still on my mind. I don't know why you're still on my mind. You're still on my mind. Had so many things to tell you. Wish I can walk with you like the first time I met you. Now I wander around. Nice. Losing you, losing sleep, losing my mind.
It was a spectacular day. We started in the mountains and we started on some tar and then directly went into the dirt. And the dirt today had a nice little flow. It was going mainly through forest roads. Some of them have been washed out and we had some really tricky parts, especially where the riverbeds came down. We had to really push the bikes through or try to make it together. We had some water crossings and some of the parts were quite tricky, so we helped each other. So I would recommend, if you go here, just don't go by yourself, don't go alone, have company with you so that you can help each other on the tricky parts, because sometimes when it rains here the road is washed out a bit and it's pretty tricky to go through. But beside this, it's perfect.
I don't know why you're still on my mind. I don't know why you're still on my mind. I don't know why you're still on my mind. You're still on my mind. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. You're still on my mind. You're still on my mind.
The legend says that in Greece, the soldiers of the Olimpo, they become rocks and they are in the middle of the tracks and they move around to capture the travelers and make them slaves.
Yamas. Did you see the 2 donkeys today? No, I see a horse. No. I saw a white horse.
Day 3 of the Adventure Country Tracks in Greece leads us on lonely trails from Anochora through the southern Agrafa mountains to the small city of Karpenisi. It's 130 kilometers where you can get an impression of how shuttered and inaccessible some areas of Europe can be. Small villages like Elat are telling the story about the rural exodus of the population, because most of the year it only has around a dozen inhabitants. On the challenging trek through the mountains and forests, you should take care of yourself, because it's obvious what heavy rain can do with the trails. Also, gas stations can't be found around here, and if you're running out of daylight, there's nothing but to camp or find a place to sleep in one of the small villages. We've reached the middle of the adventure country treks in Greece, and also because of that, you should take some time for this day. Time to open yourself for the impressions around.